Fractura is a new treatment. It's a way of fractional resurfacing of the skin to get remodeling of the skin. We're using radio frequency energy, but with Fractura we're using a combination of heads that contain different lengths of needles on to actually fire the energy through the skin to the deeper layers. It can be used for a wide range of conditions such as acne scarring, scarring on the body. It can be used for facial rejuvenation, for tightening skin, for changing skin where there are fine lines and wrinkles, where we're wanting to improve the elasticity and thickness of the skin. So it's a good treatment for younger patients, certainly with acne scarring and other conditions. It's also a treatment that can be very helpful for somebody who's noticing the aging changes of the skin and wanting a better skin, skin width that is smoother, less lines and wrinkles, and tighter.
I spent so much time researching online, looking at loads of different clinics, and I came across this one and it had really good reviews. And I phoned up and the receptionists were really friendly. They booked me in for a consultation with Dr. Strawford, and we spent a lot of time talking about this particular treatment. And then yeah, within 2 weeks I was booked in.
All right.
I hated them. I had one removed off my lip probably about, 24 years ago, but it left a scar, so I was very reluctant to have the one done on my eyebrow because I didn't really want to be cut. And I had a mole here from childhood, but there's no scarring with the burning, so that really encouraged me to get it done. I went online and did some research. I found somebody in Leamington Spa, but I wanted something a little bit more local. And then I came across Refresh Southwest and gave them a call, had a consultation with Dr. Strawford and was impressed. So we got on and had it done there and then. That was, 6 weeks ago now?
My name is Deborah Haggerty. I've had a few treatments with Dr. Strawford. But the main one being the thread lifts, which I've been really, really pleased with. It's taken a lot of jowling away and also here. But I've also had the Elansil, which also, and that is an instant effect, but keeps working for at least 6 to 8 months and binds with the collagen in your skin, which has given me a much fuller face. The areas I've had done, on the first time I had threads put in here to lift this. I also had them from here to lift that. And then I started to look at my profile and I thought, this is where I need some more done. So the thread for that is actually taken underneath and it comes up around. It goes and slightly up to here, which they pull from here on both sides, which lifts all this. Although you may not be able to appreciate the profile, what I had before was no profile really at all. This had gone from there to there. So now I feel like I've got a profile back.
Hi, my name's Katie Easter and I've had various treatments from Botox, fillers and a thread facelift. The thread lift is obviously, it's not as evasive as a facelift. It's basically, you have some very tiny threads that are inserted just to sort of lift any sagging skin or jowls, etc., just to give more definition to your face. I've been overjoyed with the results. It's what I like about it. It's very, very natural. The last thing I want is to come and walk out like I've had some sort of surgery. Nobody I know, apart from the people close to me who I tell, know that I have anything done at all. The response I get is, you're looking very well, you're looking really good. You know, it just, rather than being sort of smack in the face, your face is looking like you've had a load of filler, or your face is frozen and you've got no expression. It's all very natural, and it just makes you feel and look refreshed, and that's exactly what I was after.
Hello, my name is Rebecca, and I have had Botox with Dr. Strawford, and I have had some fillers. A friend recommended him to me. She'd actually had one of the one-stitch facelifts done by him, and she said he was very gentle and very professional, and recommended me to come and see him. I think he's fantastic. He's so professional. He's explains everything. He explains why he's putting it where. He recommends things. He's not pressurising in trying to sell you things that you don't want to have. He might recommend something, and if you feel that you don't want to have that, he can suggest something else, or he could say, okay, wait, and maybe till you feel that you do need it. And when he's actually administering the treatment, he's so gentle. I couldn't believe how gentle he was. As having had Botox before, I was like, have you done it? And he said, yeah. And I was like, really? I didn't even feel anything. Especially around this area, it's quite sensitive, and I had been bruised previously. There wasn't a mark, and it was fantastic, really was.
I'm Thea Reid. I've been to the clinic now. I've had Fractura, so I have to read it out. Elanze, which is a filler, which is a very gentle filler that goes in, and it just sort of makes you, the skin sort of gets healthier as it's inside. I've had Azalura, which is Botox. I started having Botox when I was about 45, maybe getting on for 50. But I started with Botox, and then I heard through a friend of a friend about the doctor and how nice it was here. And I came along with my daughter, and we both wanted to have some Botox. And the ladies were so friendly that I just thought, oh, it's really nice. And I sort of said to him what I'd been having. And when he looked, he said, he advised me not to have it in particular areas, because when you move, it would crease a bit further, and that's why I had a line here. So his way of looking at things and talking to me, making me feel really comfortable, and sort of advising me was so good, because when I came out, and about 3 weeks later, I thought, he's absolutely right. I had a little mark here I could never get rid of when I creased, and although they'd put lots of Botox, it was always there. But when he did it, it disappeared completely. It was a friend of my daughter who'd come and had some treatment, and say previously I used to go to a different person to have Botox, and once I had filler there, but I found that the Botox didn't work where I wanted it to, and sometimes I did have bruising. So coming here, I feel I've got every confidence of Dr. Strawford. He's so nice, he's very kind the way he talks to you, so gives you encouragement to do what you want to do, but in your own time.
My name is Sean Carey. I had the P-shot treatment. Yes, the process involves taking some peripheral blood, as far as I understand, and that's then spun down to separate the platelet-rich fraction, which is then injected back into the penis to stimulate growth and reformation of some of the cells. Well, I guess as a man, size is always a little bit of an issue, and that was one of the things I was interested in, just to see whether it does make a difference, whether it does make you feel better about yourself. I think honestly speaking, it is an area of the body that men are always a little bit fixated on in terms of size and sensation and self-confidence, I guess, and those are things that really led me to be interested in it. Yes, it was actually a colleague of Dr. Strawford's that did it under his guidance. But I've known Dr. Strawford for a little while, so I had confidence in him and what he was talking about. So that's where I why it came there. You know, I felt a little bit awkward to start with, but it was quite interesting because it's so natural to the team that was there. So it was a lady doctor actually that was doing it, and Dr. Strawford was there overseeing it, and it was so natural to them, but it actually puts you at complete ease as well. So it actually turned into quite a nice experience. You could talk about things other than what they were doing. And you know, what they were learning from it, and how we were experiencing it. So it was nice in that sense. The procedure itself probably took, I can't remember now, probably about a half an hour or so, maybe an hour altogether, and just involved numbing the area first and then injecting. As I say, you have your blood sample taken off, and that's fractionated first, and then the plasma is injected into different parts of the penis. I'm glad. I'm certainly glad I had it. I'm yet to have the second one. I think the second one probably, from my scientist mind, probably will make more of a difference, because you've already then created sort of space and incision for the next one to fill in, as far as my understanding works. And so I think that will make more of a difference again. So the recommended sort of 2 sessions I think is probably best. And I haven't had the second one yet, but certainly you feel more confident. It's made a positive difference.
BodyTite has been used for many years now, but the new advances in technology mean that we can even more safely deliver radiofrequency energy during a BodyTite treatment to really more effectively remove fat, allow contouring of the body, and more importantly, to get skin tightening following the procedure when the fat's been removed.
Good morning, Pam.
Morning.
It's lovely to see you again. So
And you.
your day of treatment has come.
Yes.
How are you feeling about it all?
Yeah, okay, a little bit nervous, but yeah, fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ready to go anyway?
Ready to go, definitely ready.
Fantastic. Well, look, I'm going to go through the consent procedure with you.
Okay.
You've consented for the procedure. I know we've had a chat about it and I've explained it all in detail before, but
Yeah.
I'll just go through it with you again, just the details of what we're going to be doing today.
Okay.
And then what you to expect and what to do afterwards, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a BodyTite procedure.
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll just have a look at, you know, what we're doing with BodyTite for yourself is we're going to try and remove some of this sort of fat in your abdomen, isn't it? That you find difficult to lose through diet and exercise. It's been there for a long time, hasn't it?
Hi, my name's Pam Underdown and I'm here for the BodyTite procedure with Dr. Ian Strawford. So BodyTite, what I'm having basically is my top and sort of lower abdomen with a minimally invasive radiofrequency assisted liposuction to actually contour and help remove some of the fat and tighten up the skin. So yeah, that's the procedure I'm having. Get ready for the wedding next year.
So I'm just sterilising all the skin with a bit of iodine now, Pam. Sorry, it's a bit cold.
Yeah.
So the first bit is, these are just little bits into the skin, just so I can make a little, tiny little incision into, to go into that area, and then I'll start injecting anaesthetic in, yeah, and then we start pumping it in.
Try not to, because it's half ticklish.
Half ticklish.
Half ticklish and half odd.
Half odd.
Half odd, half ticklish. Here we go. just had the body type procedure with Dr. Ian Strawford at Refresh in Plymouth, and so a little bit swollen, so it's a bit tender at the moment, but the procedure went well. Can you believe we actually got 1.7 litres of fat out? So we've got some videos and some pictures of those to show you, but anyway, it's, yeah, a little bit swollen, a little bit sore, so I should be wearing the compression for the next 6 weeks, 3 weeks, 23 hours a day, and then 12 hours a day after that. So just got to take it easy for the next 24 hours, but to be honest, I'll be back at work tomorrow, that's all quite normal, and then I can carry on with my swimming and everything next week and go back to the gym Wednesday. It's fine. So Ian looked after me, Dr. Strawford looked after me very well.
FaceTite is non-incisional facelifting using internal radio frequency with liposuction if needed. It's a procedure that I've been doing for quite a number of years now, using the FaceTite applicator head, similar to a BodyTite applicator head, but a very much smaller device designed to be used really in the face and the neck. What FaceTite allows me to do is to create a thermal energy deep underneath the skin in the subdermal fat layer in the face and the neck. This has two functions. It will kill off the fat cells in that area and allow a reduction in fat, especially in the neck or in the jowls. If somebody's got excess fat in the neck or in the jowls, then we can use the FaceTite to help remove that and improve the contour. But it also gives a very significant tightening of the skin through the thermal energy that is placed deep down. And so we can see results often in the face and neck that are equivalent to formal facelifting surgery.
My name's Alicia, I'm 53 years old. We've had a 2.5 hour drive to get here, but I was highly recommended. I've used Ian before for Botox and some fillers fairly recently. Just sick of looking tired. I've yo-yo dieted all my life, and this last bout of yo-yo dieting has left me with the gobbly neck, or turkey neck as my husband very kindly says, and I don't like what I see anymore. Tell me it's a permanent marker now, isn't it?
It doesn't come off too easily, but it'll come off easy enough, don't worry. Okay, so we're going to leave it on 10 and let's go up to 39.
It was fine. I wasn't in any discomfort particularly. I zoned out to my happy place, squeezing my husband's hand. I was fine. Yeah.
Profilo is a very, very exciting new treatment that I've just started using recently and seeing some pretty exceptional results, as have some of my colleagues. Profilo is a game changer. It's really utilising again, harnessing the power, the regenerative power of the body. But in this case, we're not using PRP or other growth factors. We're actually using a combination of hyaluronic acids that we can inject underneath the skin. Now, the combination of these hyaluronic acids is very different to any other product out there. It's not a dermal filler. The hyaluronic acid is not cross-linked, so therefore it doesn't give a volumization. But when injected just under the skin, it has a profound effect on the stem cells and the fibroblast cells and elastin-producing cells in the skin. So within a short time, really within a week or two, you start seeing an improvement of the quality of the skin, and that continues for the 4 weeks that the product remains underneath the skin, by which time it's completely broken down by the body.
I'm Natalie Tandy, and I'm come to see Dr. Strawford today because I had some issues with the skin laxity around my neck area and lower face. The treatment I'm going to have today is called Profilo. I had one 4 weeks ago. It's part of a treatment plan. Dr. Strawford said with this product you need 2 treatments a month apart. So I've already had the first treatment, and there was probably about a 50% improvement on my neck just following the first treatment, so it was really good.
So, Natalie, it's great to have you back for your second treatment with Profilo. It's a month now, isn't it, since we did the first one?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel?
No, it's a massive improvement, almost immediately. So,
okay.
I was a tiny little bit bruised on the side, but the result was fantastic, which is why I've come back today for the second treatment.
Brilliant. So we're halfway through, and obviously we're starting to see some really nice remodelling of the skin. And this is an area that Natalie's always been troubled with, is the crepiness of the skin in the neck. So we're going to do the second treatment again, and each time we're getting an improvement of the quality of the skin in the neck. We may need to do another treatment as well to really get everything smoothing out, and that would be Fractura to remove fine lines and wrinkles. But certainly the tightening of the skin is what we're going to be achieving with Profilo, because the new elastin's coming. It's going to be actually tightening the skin. And these are all points where we know we're going to get the maximum benefit. What we're wanting is the elasticity to be coming here to really lift and to tighten the skin, and also to improve the quality of the skin here. In the neck, we really want the whole neck treated with Profilo. So 5 little points. We'll do the same on this side. Often find, especially this point here, it can be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's one that really gives a great lift and really helps if you're suffering with fine lines and wrinkles around the eye, what we call the smile lines, the crow's feet lines.
Did you say that Profilo can be used on other parts of the body?
So Profilo can be used in the arms, in the neck obviously. We can use it in the brow. So Profilo can be used in the brow if we want to give a little bit more volume, improve the skin in the brow, and allow the brow to tighten and lift. So it can give a nice result in lifting the brow. So it's an ideal product to give a tightening, a lifting of the brow, as well as improving the quality of the skin in the brow. So you won't get any bruising because I've used a little bigger cannula than that. A bit more uncomfortable with the cannula, isn't it?
Yeah,
or okay?
It was just a funny sensation rather than
sensation.
painful. It was
So we'll sit Natalie up, and then you can see, coming up Natalie, how that's a very simple treatment. This is a little bit of anaesthesia here, which will wear off very quickly. but we can see sideways on these little redness and bumps. They're all going to go down within the next few hours, and certainly by tomorrow there'll be no sign at all that she's had any treatment, and she can carry on all her normal activities, put makeup on later, and get back to work. How did it feel? How was it?
Great, thank you.
Good. Okay.
So this is my second treatment today. How long will it be before I have the final
Right,
results from the products?
So as you found last time, you got an improvement within a week or two following the first treatment, and it got better until today.
Yeah.
The same will happen this time. You'll see an improvement over the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
After another month, that's probably when it's at its peak, okay? And then that's where it will stay for quite a long time. Now, you're going to continue to age, obviously, we're getting older, and so if we've got a nice result, we always advocate that it's good to have a maintenance. We'll look at either other treatments or perhaps Profilo as a top-up, say in 6 months' time. So what I would like to do is see you in a month, see how we've got on, and then we'll go from there.
Fantastic, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.